You know, I definitely think that one of my favorite things is dressing up casual clothing. Like, just throw on a sweater, throw on a hoodie, sweatshirt, and put on a blinged necklace, put on some nice big earrings, you know, like, you look good, but it looks like you're also not trying that hard, but you still look good, right? That's what counts. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for what we have going on today. If this is your first time ever seeing me, hi, how are you? My name is Safai Kelly, and we're getting into another drop by Juvias place. So this drop in particular is gonna be an influencer collaboration drop. Why did that sound so weird? This is gonna be an influencer collaboration drop that we have going on here, and I wanna say a huge congratulations to Melissa. This is her little collection and I think it is so cute. So here we have the Melissa collection, and this collection includes a quad eyeshadow palette and a lip gloss. So there's some information on the back of this palette. Let's get into it. This is a palette inspired by her belief in her inner confidence. It's important to believe in yourself and know your worth. Amen, sis. I agree with that 100%. This palette was created for you to take over this holiday season and show off your better self. And that's exactly what I plan to do. So getting into this palette, we have 2 matte shades. We have 1 pressed glitter, and then we also have 1 metallic shade in this palette. In this collection, we also have a lip product. We have a lip gloss, and the lip gloss is actually called Sofisticada. So she is Hispanic, and I'll go through the shade names with you while we apply. This shade is gonna be pink with like goldy reflex, so like a rose gold lip gloss, if you will, you know, like that's what I'm getting from this lip gloss. So the palette does retail for $10, or you can get the palette and the gloss for $21, and this is before shipping and tax. I'm not quite sure if you can actually get the gloss like separately outside of, I didn't see, like, correct me if I'm wrong, I didn't see it online, maybe I didn't look hard enough, but I don't see it. You know, looking at this palette, this feels like something I'm going to love. I love the hues that we have going on here. The color story is kind of monochromatic, but I'm not mad at that. We're all in like a mauve berry kind of situation, and I love that there's a pressed glitter so you can really dress up any look that you create with this. So I am excited. I think this is a really great holiday for eyeshadow kind of palette, and I think this is also going to be great kind of like year round. Let us get some application going. Let's do it. Alright guys, so this is the look that I came up with. Now, if you do not know anything about Melissa at all, I definitely recommend and suggest that you go check her out. She is such a talented makeup artist. She does makeup on clients and other people and herself, and all her looks are just so fabulous. They're very creative, and she's got such a fun and bubbly personality. So, why don't we get in a little closer so we can... Do you see this look today? I said we're doing a cut crease, but we're not gonna be lazy about it today. We're gonna do the damn thing. One thing about this palette is that all the shade names in here are in English and Spanish, so I'll tell you both of them. The first shade I took was Dominant, and in Spanish that's Dominante. So I'm taking the shade Dominant on a blending brush, and I'm gonna place this right in my crease, and you already guessed it, this is my transition shade for today's look. One thing that I'm loving, and something that Juvias Place is known for, is their pigment. Like, we are not lacking in that department at all. This shade is not a really deep shade, so this pigment is very accurate for the type of shade that we have going on here. The next shade we're taking is Modern, and in Spanish it's Moderna. I'm gonna first run the shade along my lower lash line to create some depth here and intensity. Staying in the same shade, I'm gonna apply this in my crease but keep it more concentrated, and this is gonna give us that nice contrast when we cut our crease. I really love when we have deep shades because it allows me to create the drama, or, you know, at least give me the option to create drama if I want to. Like, typically I do want to, because I'm just that girl who likes to create drama on my eyes, not real life drama. We don't need that. If you haven't noticed, I am going for that like cat eye, like that elongated shape with the eyeshadow. Alright, so now that we're here, it is definitely time to cut this crease and create this like winged cut crease shape that I did on the first eye. A little ambitious of me, trying not to do the same thing over and over. So we're gonna cut above the natural crease. Once I have the initial shape, I'll just go ahead and connect it downward at an angle. And then, you know, just go ahead and fill in the rest. So I'm happy with the shape that we have arrived to. So now it's time to fill in the cut crease, and the first shade I'm going to take is Dominant. I'm placing Dominant in the inner corner of this cut crease, and I love that this shade is not like a super bright pink, but more so of like a blush pink. For the second half of this cut crease, I'll be taking Perfectionist, and in Spanish that is Perfeccionista. 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 I think I said it right. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. But that is what I'm adding to the second half of the lid. So I'm gonna pat this shade onto the second portion of this cut crease. Have to say that I do like the fact that I don't really need to assist this metallic shade by wetting my brush or anything. It is showing up and out without any assistance, so I do appreciate that. I don't have to work too hard to get it there, you know? Now I have the shade Modern on my brush, and I'm using this to kind of define the outer edge of that cut crease wing shape that we created, just to make it pop a bit more and give that definition there. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, just like that. Now, last but not least, this is actually the fourth shade we're taking, and this is like, I've used all the shades now, so I'm gonna be taking Extravagant, also known as Extravagante, all right? Placing kind of like a glitter liner in the cut crease region with this pressed glitter shade. It is not the easiest thing to do, so like a lot of patience will be helpful. Beautiful, so I'm pretty much done with the eyes. I'm gonna finish up a few things and I will be right back. I am so happy with the way this look is turning out. Like, look at it. We're looking good and put together. And so the last thing in this collection is lips. I did like, you know, blush and highlight off camera. Used the Safai Blush Palette Volume 1 just in case anyone wanted to know. I used Zara and Lila right here. These two. Now I'm gonna be using the Sofisticada lip gloss to finish off this look, but I definitely wanted to line my lips, and I will be using the new Wine Luxe Liner from their Reds and Berries drop. Video is on my channel if you want to go check it out. So let's talk about this lip. I don't know how I feel about the lip gloss, because the lip gloss is like more gold and I have like more cool tone going on my eyelids, so let's see. So I kind of cheated because I really did fill in my lips with the lip liner because it is more cool toned and berryish, and like it's really gonna complement the eyes because this is so like, you'll see. Let's get Sofisticada, which I'm pretty sure means sophisticated, on the lips. All right, Safai, it's not bad. But look, it is definitely like more warm compared to my eyes, for sure. Okay, so I don't hate it. Like, I'm not upset with the color at all. The formula is nice. It is not a thick gloss. I will say that I kind of like the applicator of the Gloss Reflex and the Glass glosses a lot better than their regular glosses. Like, it's just a thicker applicator. This is your regular small thin doe foot applicator, and I'm just not like, I've been accustomed to like the bigger applicators and I just like them. I mean, hate to say it, but the bigger applicator is like easier for me to use because it just fills in the space on my lips a lot quicker with what I'm working with here. This is not the truest shade of the lip gloss because it's not in its true form. I did use like a lot of lip liner to kind of help and assist it to be like this shade, a little bit cooler. All right guys, so here is the completed look. I have to say, I'm really liking this look. I'm glad that we kind of did a cut crease, but you know, we spiced it up a little bit. We added some glitter. I like my glitter in small doses, which is why I don't do like the full glitter like all over my lid, because glitter is cute and everything, but it is a pain to remove. So I like to take my glitter in smaller doses. Now, this entire collection does retail for $21. You can get just the palette for $10, and this is obviously before taxes and shipping. Now, would I recommend this palette to someone? Absolutely. I think this palette can be used all year round. I love that it's a quad, so it's small enough to take with you on the go if you need to take it with you on the go for traveling. It's not that big, and the color selection is beautiful. It is a holiday palette, but I feel like these colors can be used year round, especially during the fall. This will be a great palette for beginners as well because you have a little bit of everything. You have your 2 matte shades, and the 2 shades selected to be matte are perfect. They're the perfect shades to be matte in this palette. Perfect transition shades, perfect just for the lid or to define the eye. And then you have a metallic shade for a little bit of pop. And then you have a pressed glitter shade for some glitz and glam. So I really think that this is a great starter palette. It is a great intermediate palette. It's just a great palette overall. Now the lip gloss. I'm not the biggest fan of this shade. I don't know what it is. There's just like personal things for me. Like I prefer the bigger doe applicator. I'm accustomed to their other lip products, so that's one thing for me. And I'm not like, I don't know, with the collection, like this is a gorgeous shade standalone, but I feel like with the collection I would have loved to see a more berry type of shade, but maybe, you know, they just dropped their reds and berries and maybe didn't want to repeat the same hues and shades. So I can understand why the shade is not more cool tone, but with this collection cohesively, I probably would have liked to see something a little bit more cool tone, but that's just me, you know, who cares. That is the entire collection. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video today. Hopefully you found it helpful and informative. If you did like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. You already know the deal. It helps out a lot. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, feel free to go ahead and click that subscribe button. And while you're here, a friendly reminder to go ahead and click that bell button if you have not done so already, so you can be notified each and every single time I upload a new video. I'm just here to give you everything you need. You feel me? I got you. But that is all for now. I will see you beautiful and amazing people in the next video. Bye, you guys.